So I got another new Meta toy. Oh yes, picked up the RayBan Meta glasses, and I've been watching these for a while, watching reviews on them, and I was really unsure how much I wanted these. But for someone that wants to try to do a bit more shorts in the future, plus I thought riding these during the riding season when that happens will be pretty cool because again, a lot of times when I'm not wearing a full helmet, I wear like a half helmet or a beanie style helmet, and because of that, I I don't have anything that's at this line of sight that can record things. And usually I only turn that camera on when I am either when I'm talking possibly or when I'm just trying to catch something quick, right? So I did think this was cool, and watching some of the reviews, not necessarily motorcycle reviews, but just the clarity and stuff, it seems like it kind of captures very similar in quality to, let's say, what your smartphone would capture. So I thought that was actually pretty good. And having it just be able to click and actually have glasses that I could wear while riding would be cool. Plus, in February, late February, we're doing a quick trip out to Orlando. So again, I thought this would be really fun to be able to take with me so that I could get some shots there and use that for different kind of, things that we're going to, be it to an amusement park or going on like an airboat ride or whatever. Just it's just on you all the time, which is kind of cool. Anyways, not a full unboxing, of course, because I already unboxed it because I was so excited to try it. Anyways, when you do crack open the box, you are going to get the case with the glasses inside them. You are going to get a USB-C charging cable. You're going to get a cleaning cloth, and you're going to get the manuals that come with it. Now, for me, this was, the case-wise, was at about 60% charge, which was fine. And the one thing that you will realize, you can see this is, again, the charging case, USB-C right here, right? You can click on the little button there, just kind of tell you what the kind of charge indicator is. And if you open this, there's going to be your glasses. Now, I got these at Costco, and they really only have one style. So it's the matte black right here, so you guys can see them. I'll just try to take them out. And if you look here, right on the bridge of the glasses, hopefully you guys can see that on the bridge, there's the actual charging indicators or charging connectors, which actually connect into this part of the glasses. So you just kind of snap them in there and they charge the glasses, which is cool. Now on here too, you have like a light indicator, which will tell everybody else if and when you're actually recording, for privacy. Privacy is important. And then you have the actual camera. Now I believe this is a 12 megapixel camera. But, for social media and stuff like that, which is what 90% of us are going to be using these for, probably even more so, that's plenty. You also have on the inside of the glasses, if you look on this side, you'll actually have like the power on button. So it's a button that actually turns them on if you're someone that, wants to be a turn them on, turn them off. Now, as far as I can tell, they do turn off once they get into the case so that they charge. And if they're in the on position, they have a sensor, I'm guessing somewhere on the inside, that will tell them when they actually get placed on your face, which is really cool. On the side here, of course, you will have a button on the very top, and if you tap on it, that's going to allow you to take a photo. If you tap or click and hold on it, it allows you to take a video, and of course, you can actually just tap on it to stop the recording. Inside the app itself, I guess with some of the updates that came out, you can do, X amount of seconds for maximum recording, depending on what you need, all the way up to 3 minutes. 3 minutes, actually, for me, for this, probably should be plenty long, I would think. Also on the sides in this kind of area right here, you will have things like if you tap on it, you can play and pause music. You can scroll back or forward to increase volume, decrease volume, etc., etc. It will actually go through like I want to say like a training module the first time you do that, which brings me to another point. When you first get these, I didn't connect it. I took them right out of the case, and I was just like, yep, on they go. And as soon as I turned them on, it's really weird because they are like glasses that now I can't see my screen because they are polarized. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's music playing because you can connect them to services. But the big thing that you notice is that they really won't operate at all. They kind of come up, they turn on, they tell you how much battery is in them, and then they sit. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to start a recording. So I'm going to click on the button, or I'm going to take a photo, and nothing was happening. I was very, very confused. But like a lot of, let's say, action cameras or things like that, especially anything that requires like an app, it did require you, I guess, to actually activate the actual camera, to activate the actual glasses. So we'll go over here. Actually, I'll bring my actual phone over here so that you guys can see the actual application. Turn that over. This is the application, or this will be the application. So you do have to download it, and you'll actually see here it's a meta view. Now, a few things inside here, of course, you'll see it has connected already to mine, which is great. As soon as they're on, it just connects to it. You can click on this, right, and see all your stuff like your glasses. It will come up and tell you if there's any updates, right? So auto update was mine. You can do manual updates. You can click in here to get it to look for any kind of updates. Now, one of the features, it's kind of funny, when we were at Costco, is the guy was talking about things like language translation. But what I found out later is this is a beta phase of the application. So those that are doing like early release can have that. But right now it doesn't. Anyways, once you go through the actual registration, everything works. So again, you'll have your glasses, which you can do your updates. You can look at general. So your about, if you want to force restart, if you want to unpair the glasses, factory resets, things like that. You can kind of go into gestures. So what you want to do with the touchpad, how you want to interact with the actual capture button, right? So depending on what you want, your notification LED brightness. So you have it automatic. So it'll actually look at the lighting around you, or you could just say, no, just keep it at low all the time. I'm okay with auto, but I don't really care. Low should also be fine. But it may actually, I'm not 100% sure if you come in here. This one too, because there's a light on the inside that actually turns on when you're doing something. So if it's really bright and it's in low, you may not necessarily be able to see that. And it's kind of important that you see that your glasses are recording, especially if it's going to stop. You may be like, oh, it just stopped, so I have to turn it back on again. But that's kind of cool. Wear detection, which is, again, as soon as you take it off, it actually just knows that you're not wearing them, so it starts it's go into sleep mode, which is kind of nice. And then you put them back on, and you actually, I don't know if you can hear it, but you get a little beep because it notices you're there. Very cool. Glasses privacies. Meta AI is a feature that you actually have to turn on, but it's just like, Alexa, Google, Siri, you kind of talk to it, but it's really cool. So I don't know if you guys can hear this. We'll see if you can. I think my volume is all the way up. You can actually see the volume on my phone going up, right? But if I come here, for instance, and I say, let's say, even if this was off, hey, Meta, what am I looking at?
You are looking at a smartphone screen with various settings and options displayed. There is also some lighting improvement in the background.
That's kind of cool, right? So if you are looking at something in specific, like if I had this is the RayBan case, of course. If I had this and I was like, hey, Meta, what am I looking at?
You are looking at a brown RayBan sunglasses case.
But really cool language and voice. If you want to be able to do cellular updates, things like that. You have your audio, so auto pause, adaptive volume. So depending if it senses that you're in a quiet area, if you're in a loud area, it will increase the volume, decrease the volume. There's your camera, so your video length. That's what we're talking about, right? 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 3 minutes. I have mine set to the longest. Now just realize that if you forget about that, it is going to chew through both storage and going to chew through your battery just longer. Communication, so you can have it connect to your phone, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, Instagram. As of now, I don't have that, but I do have it to announce calls. So if my phone starts to ring, it will actually say who it's from. So you'd have to connect to Bluetooth, which I haven't done right now, but you could, so that you can actually take and receive phone calls from the glasses. I will end up doing that. Again, you could do it through Messenger and Instagram and all that kind of fun stuff. You have accessibility. If you're someone that needs some kind of accessibility features, you actually see in here, you have this Be My Eyes. Now, I think that's a special either piece of software or a special piece of hardware that you can connect it to, which is kind of neat. You have connected apps. So this would be, for instance, where you could connect to different kind of music or like Calm. So any app that you have, I think, on your actual phone, if it sees it, right? You just see Apple Music for me, I have connected. So I could come in here and you'll see voice search. It's assigned to my Apple Music. So if I'm actually looking for a piece of music, he'll use Apple Music as my default, which is very excellent. Your gallery, of course, this is where all your options for auto importing if it's charging, auto delete media copies, right? So automatically delete media from the meta view 30 days after it's saved in your camera roll. I'm going to turn that on, but you can go in and manually do that as well. You can have multiple Wi-Fi networks as well connected so that it can manually send your photos and media, videos, etc., over there. Again, your notifications, help and support, data and privacy, app info, right? So the only one really there is notifications. So you can have emails from Meta if you want those notifications to pop up, photo previews. So I could say, yeah, notify me of emails, but it's completely up to you. And your account information, etc., right? Then you have things like this, which if you click on it, this is going to be your Meta AI. So anytime I asked a question, especially if it was like in regards to what am I looking at, you'll see it here. So it actually gives you a response to what it said, plus the photo that it looked like. So if you were somewhere and you're like, hey, what is that building kind of thing? It would take a photo of it and then actually have its response beside it. So very cool while I was testing it. This is going to be your actual media library. So you'll actually see that it says that it's found one piece of media on the glasses that had yet to be imported. So I could just hit the import button and it'll actually, just like you would see with a GoPro or like an Insta360, it'll ask to join the camera's glasses. And at this point in time, it's going to join and it's going to actually import, right? So you'll see there for faster import, keep the app open. And there you go. It's imported that. Perfect. And it's actually now also sent it over to the actual Photos app, at least on the iPhone. So I could delete these if I wanted to make sure that I'm freeing up storage on the glasses. Because again, I'm not 100% sure how much storage is in there. And then you have the home, which allows you to kind of go through, and it's just like the home screen with like different kind of news articles or different kind of tutorials, right? Ask Meta AI to remember blah, blah, blah for you, little things that you can kind of go through, communicate hands-free, and quality, right? I haven't had a chance to take this outside and really like play with it too much, but because it is in a vertical orientation, that could be a limitation for some people. I'm hoping that they come out with a future update to this at some point, a new version 2, that has the ability for you to say, it'll be more of a square sensor. So you could actually say, you know what, I want it to capture in 9:16, or I want it to connect in 16:9, or in full square so that you could crop it later if you wanted to. That would probably be the best one for those of us. Very similar to, let's say, what the Insta360 Go 3 or 3S or anything like that. They capture in more of a square, and so that you can crop out this or you can crop out this depending on what you want. That's what I kind of hope that they'll do later on. So far, you know what? I'm enjoying them. I think these are really cool. I am going to be putting up some videos on this the more I play with it, just so you guys get an understanding of what I think of it. But so far, I think I'm gonna have fun with these. The only thing to remember too is, you know, Canadian wise, these are coming in around $300-$400 depending on the ones you get. It's an expensive pair of sunglasses for a lot of people, right? So if you have things like this, you want to make sure that you are putting them in a case all the time, which is something I have to get used to because I'm not very good at remembering to do that. But you want to be able to protect your lenses. If you're someone like me that, you know, rides a motorcycle and whatever, there's a very good chance that, you know, you get dust or debris or whatever kind of hits you in the glasses sometimes. So, you know, damaging these could be expensive. Anyways, as of now, I'm totally enjoying these. I don't think there's something that everybody would use, but for those that are especially wanting something simple to do just basic capturing with, because look, here's the thing, right? You see a lot of people with their smartphones, you know, they don't record video this way, right? They hold it this way and they shoot. That's how they capture just about everything, because it's the easiest way to hold their smartphone. So this kind of mimics that for sure. And I think for a lot of people that would use possibly this as their camera, and you know what, they're just, that's how they shoot everything. It doesn't matter if it's photos or videos or whatever. This can be a lot more convenient, right? Can be convenient, and it's simple. Once you get used to using things like again, Alexa or Siri or anything like that, the fact that I can be like, hey Meta, what's the weather like today?
In Dieppe, it's currently sunny and -2 degrees Celsius. Today, expect a high of -2 and a low of -13 degrees Celsius.
Come on now, that's pretty sweet, right? That's pretty sweet. And that's going to just get smarter over time, of course. Anyways, again, not for everybody, but I do think a lot of people would have a lot of fun with these, and I think it could be a good replacement for a lot of people that use possibly their camera in certain instances. Not in every instance, but in certain instances. 3 minutes too, you got to be aware, right? 3 minutes at your longest for video recording. So if you want to record your kids or your granddaughters, recital, you're gonna have to stop and start it. Again, I don't know how much storage, so it may fill the glasses up. Anyways, super convenient. The fact is, you can just take these off, put them in your case, which is good because you know that you have to put them in your case anyway to charge them, right? Click, done, snap, charging, very cool. I'll put links down below if you guys are interested, because yeah, I kind of like them. All right, my friends, I'm out for today. We'll see you next video, and that's it. Later.